Nigerian televangelist Timothy Omotoso is expected to leave South Africa today, marking what may be the final chapter in a legal saga that has spanned nearly a decade. Omotoso, the founder of the Jesus Dominion International Church based in Durban, he was arrested back in 2017, faced more than 90 charges, including rape, human trafficking and racketeering. But his trial gripped the nation, prompting a widespread public outcry. On the 2nd of April this year, Omotoso was acquitted of 32 serious charges by the Gqeberha High Court. Now, our reporter Hasina Gori, in fact, joins us now with the latest. Hasina, a very good afternoon, and thank you so much for joining us. Perhaps you could tell us where you are and whether Omotoso has arrived. What's expected? What's the protocol that's set to be underway?
This might be the final chapter of that illegal battle that took almost 8 years, where Timothy Omotoso was facing charges of first racketeering, sex trafficking, as well as various other charges. He was acquitted earlier this year and then rearrested just almost 2 weeks ago, this under the contravention of the Immigration Act, where he was found to be a person that was not a prohibited person and someone not allowed within the country and did not have a legal status to be in South Africa. We're here at the OR Tambo International Airport right now this afternoon at the domestic arrivals, where it believes that his flight has just landed, the flight that he's meant to be on from Durban to Johannesburg, the first leg of this process that's going to take place. What we understand from speaking with the police that are here at the scene, as well as AXA officials, is that they've created a process that will allow him to be brought through arrivals, then taken through to the international departures, where he will board a flight to Lagos, Nigeria. They're trying to do this with minimal disruption to the happenings here at the airport. It is a Sunday afternoon, many flights that are landing as well as departing from the airport, and to ensure that there is not much disruptions from also those that might be disappointed in the legal system, also those that are in support of him. So from what we've seen right now, there's no gathering of people. We're told in Durban at King Chaka International Airport, there also wasn't much fanfare as he left. Those that were at the airport said they didn't manage to spot him. What we're told by the police here is that they're going to try and move him from this terminal to the international terminal with the least amount of disruptions. I'm going to ask Gabi to just give us a zoom in to the door, where we're told that he's going to come through a police escort. On the board, from what we are seeing, the flight that he has been on landed a little earlier than expected at 12:10. It is disembarked at this stage. That means that he should be disembarking and coming out of that plane, collecting his luggage, and then be escorted out of here by the police and then taken through to the next check-in. We're unsure if we'll get a chance to speak with him. But Liesl, I think what's quite interesting is that this process has not begun right now. This has been a long battle with the courts, as we saw him go through first that charges, that case really highlighting the cases against him. But what happened was, after 8 years, an acquittal coming through, the judge really coming down and laying the blame on the state prosecutors. That case really saw many delays, saw changes of both the judge but also the prosecutions being changed. We saw the witnesses as well as the victims having to be re-traumatized multiple times as they went through that trial process, where it started over at least 2 or 3 times as prosecution changes, as the judge changed. So today, really, for many of them, this is leaving without justice being served. What we understand is that the NPA is currently in the process of the acquittal and appealing that acquittal. It's unsure now if Omotoso leaves today, what happens with the appeal. Should they win that appeal, the NPA would then have to start an extradition process to have him brought back from Nigeria to South Africa to stand a trial. But at this stage, he's being voluntarily deported from the country. He's been seen as a prohibited person, which means that he is not able to freely be in South Africa at this stage. At this stage, we have not spotted him, Liesl. We'll continue to keep you updated as we get developments on the story.